You've probably had that moment when you open your wardrobe and think, my God, nothing feels like me anymore. I have, many times. And I know so many of you have been there too. As we get older, our bodies change, life changes, and suddenly we can feel a little lost inside our own clothes. Today I want to have a really honest chat with you, as if we were sitting here in my living room, having a cup of coffee together. Because after years of trying, making mistakes, and getting it right, I've discovered there's a set of simple, timeless rules that truly elegant women over 50, 60, and 70 follow. It's not about being fashionable. It's about feeling good in your own skin. And the most beautiful part is that these rules don't restrict you. They set you free. Shall we talk about them? The first thing I learned, and it completely changed the way I dress, was understanding that comfort is not the enemy of elegance. Quite the opposite. When we feel comfortable, our posture changes, our smile comes more easily, and we walk with more lightness. I spent years wearing clothes that squeezed, itched, or simply didn't fit right, and I felt tense all day long. Now I prioritize fabrics that hug the body gently, good quality linen, cotton, and soft knits. Have you noticed how a blouse that drapes beautifully can even change the way you breathe? Another rule I follow religiously is investing in pieces that flatter the neck and décolletage. As the years go by, this area becomes more delicate, and a well-designed neckline makes all the difference. It doesn't have to be dramatic. A soft V-neck or a collar that gently frames the face brings light to our eyes. I feel so much more feminine when I do this. And you, have you noticed how the right neckline can lift your whole mood? My dear, let me tell you something it took me a long time to understand. The length of a skirt or dress can completely change our mood. I love a midi length that stops just below the knee. It elongates the silhouette, covers what we sometimes prefer to hide, and still lets me wear flats or low sandals all day without losing elegance. When I wear something too short, I feel uncomfortable. When it's too long, I feel heavy. That perfect midi length has become my best friend. Another thing that makes a huge difference is having good shoulder fit. Clothes that sit well on the shoulders give structure and natural elegance. I avoid pieces that slip off or are too wide on the shoulders. When the shoulder is placed correctly, our posture improves automatically and we feel more in control of ourselves. Have you ever noticed how some women seem to glow even in the simplest outfits? A big part of that comes from color harmony. I created my own palette of colors that make me feel good. Soft neutrals, beige, off-white, camel, light gray, serene blue, and moss green. It's not about following trends. It's about choosing colors that illuminate my face and make me feel calm and sophisticated. When I get the color right, even a basic blouse looks special. Another golden rule, the power of a great third piece. A well-cut blazer, a long cardigan, a beautiful scarf, or a vest. These pieces instantly transform any look. I have a beige blazer that I wear with everything: jeans, dresses, skirts. It feels like an elegant hug. Do you have a piece like that saves any outfit? I also learned to value the little details. A pretty button, a belt that gently defines the waist, a necklace that frames the face, earrings that move softly. These small touches make us feel cared for. It's not vanity, it's self-love. My dear, one thing that changed everything for me was accepting that my body had changed and dressing it with love. The softer tummy, the arms that aren't as firm, the waist that's no longer as defined, all of it is part of our story. Today I choose pants with good stretch, A-line dresses, and blouses that don't cling too much. And you know what? I feel more beautiful now than I did at 45. Because now I'm dressing for myself, not to please anyone else's eyes. Another rule I follow: comfortable and beautiful shoes. I love shoes I can wear all day without suffering. Quality flats, sandals with soft insoles, elegant low boots. When our feet are happy, we walk differently, smile more, and feel more present. And hair? Oh, hair. I discovered that a good haircut that frames the face and suits my lifestyle does wonders for self-esteem. It doesn't have to be complicated. A cut that looks good wet and dries beautifully is pure gold. Another important thing, the right accessories. I prefer slightly larger pieces now, longer necklaces, bigger earrings, medium-sized bags. They balance the look and add personality without effort. I also follow the less is more, but with intention rule. I don't need lots of clothes. I need good pieces that mix well and make me feel good. My wardrobe is smaller today, but much more powerful. Have you ever felt that joy when you put on an outfit and think, yes, this is me? That's the feeling I look for every single day. And it is possible. Another beautiful rule is dressing according to this stage of life. I don't try to dress like my daughter. I dress like the woman I am today, experienced, confident, feminine, and full of life. And that has its own special glow. I also learn to pay attention to the back. We often only look from the front, but a blouse that drapes nicely in the back or a dress with a pretty detail behind makes a difference when we walk. And finally, perhaps the most important rule of all, dress to respect yourself. It's not about being perfect. It's about treating yourself with care. When I dress with self-respect, I walk taller, speak more calmly, and smile more easily. My dear, if there's one thing I want you to take from our conversation today, it's that elegance is not about age. Elegance is a choice. It's choosing to feel good. It's choosing to honor yourself every single day. I know it's not always easy. I also have days when I look in the mirror and question everything. But on those days, I breathe, choose a piece that makes me feel embraced, and remember that I deserve to feel beautiful. I hope this chat has warmed your heart. Tell me in the comments, which of these rules resonated with you the most? Which one do you already follow, and which one do you want to try? I read every single comment with so much care. A big kiss on your heart. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and dress every day as the wonderful woman you are. See you in the next video.